In this week's Parsha, Parshas Emor, we have two mitzvos side by side, which clearly seems to indicate that they're related to each other, but it's not clear what the relationship is. The first mitzvah is the mitzvah of bringing the Omer offering, which is a barley flour offering that is brought on the second day of Pesach. And that's called the Omer offering. The next mitzvah is that every member of the Jewish people should count 49 days starting from the Omer offering, so that on the first day, every Jew should say, today is the first day of the Omer. On the second day, every Jew says, today is the second day of the Omer. And we count 49 days, after which the Torah tells us on the 50th day shall be the holiday of Shavuos. So the question is, what's this counting of the Omer? The Omer was brought on the second day, and that's it. There clearly seems to be an understanding that we are counting up to Shavuos in anticipation of the receiving of the Torah, which gives a fullness, a richness to our exodus that we left on the first day of Pesach and we lead up to Shavuos. But how does that relate to the Omer offering? Rav Hirsch gives the most beautiful insight. He explains as follows. When we left Egypt, we won our freedom. We began our national life. We were now a nation about to embark on our journey through history. Most nations, or shall I say all nations, with the single exception of the Jewish people, define their greatness, define themselves by their great accomplishments, whether it's their economic success, their military prowess, or some other form of great material accomplishment. Maybe it's the land mass, maybe it's the dominance, world dominance. Hashem is telling us that when we left Egypt, all our dominance and all our physical material success is secondary. That's just the way to accomplish our real goal, our real definition. Our real definition is the receiving of the Torah and the relationship that we are going to develop, an eternal relationship that we will have with Hashem. So, for example, America may want to be proud of their economic success, but they won't say that we have the greatest, what defines us as the greatest nation is our most incredible infrastructure, because the infrastructure is just the medium by which to accomplish their business goals, or for that matter, maybe their military goals. But the military or the economy is what defines them. The physical, the material success of the Jewish people, which is illustrated, which is demonstrated with the barley offering on the second day of Pesach, is just the beginning of where we're heading. And where we're heading is the acceptance of the Torah, building that relationship with Hashem Yisbarach. Have a wonderful Shabbos.